will become stronger than anyone else in this game. He has better farming tools. He should be getting huge, but this game can snowball out of control.
Well, off we go. Game 1 in this best of 2. XM on that bounty hunter heading out mid. Nobody from Xtreme Gaming smoked up, just wandering out naturally into the darkness of the forest. Yeah, it looks like one win.
Choosing to walk normally here. We see teams kind of mix it up. You don't always want to do the smoke move because obviously his teams study each other's replays a lot. So you try and find patterns in moves and see what people do in general. And you don't want to be too predictable. So sometimes smoke it up, sometimes don't.
What's the item build on this bounty hunter then?
We'll see what he wants to go for. But yeah, early on it's just going to be standard like bottle face boots already queued up for him. After that, honestly, Phylactery and Aghanim Scepter are 2 key items for mid bounty hunter playstyle. Okay,
so no like harpoon and stuff like that?
No, I wouldn't say that you need to. The idea is that you can still be very useful without going super close to the opponents. But we'll see what he goes for. I mean, mid game he could definitely slot in a BKB. You need it against these heroes, Mars, CM, Skyra, Pango. But primarily it's going to be playing around that damage from the Shuriken toss.
The battle begins.
All right then, top rune fight. Xinq taking a lot of damage here.
In danger.
Blood grenade on top. Xinq looks like he's dead. Good first blood for Sweden Strong and the 1-win side.
Oh, almost feels a bit bad they didn't give that kill to Chair Jr. there. Should really have tried to give him a favorable start here on the mid matchup, but it's going to help the Skywrath a little bit. He gets the magic stick recipe sent out immediately on lane, so that will help him. But yeah, this mid matchup, we see the Janata spam already. This is the problem. You have to go close to CS and then you just get Janata. And Janata is not pulling aggro when you use it, so you can harass with it very freely.
Interesting. Just keep clicking. I was looking at the bottom lane and immediately DY, before the creeps even met, he was like decaying this Mars right up in his face. 1v2, no cares. Undying +5 feels so good when you get this kind of lane.
This is what he wants to do. Nice little courier snap by Sweden Strong though. Gonna get Ame's courier there. Of course, only 1 minute respawn, so he'll have it back soon, but a little bit of gold coming in for the entire team.
Yeah, well done. Looks like top lane, we've got the classic sentries, blocking camps, nonsense going on. A cool little sentry from Respect, though, hidden off to the far right-hand side, preempting the small camp block. So we should be able to come and deal with that quite easily.
Yeah, it's a pretty common spot that people use every now and then for sentrying and dewarding. It doesn't cover the entire camp, but it's pretty good still. And yeah, I'm just going back to that mid lane, and all I can say is he needs that magic stick so badly on Pango. He has it queued up now after the bottle, but the Shuriken spam is relentless.
And then what do you say, level 4 is when it gets really, really hard?
No, level 3. It's already hard for him. He's already struggling. He's got to go through the charges. Once you have level 2 on the Shuriken, it's 150 damage for 60 mana, and it's 5-second cooldown. It's just flying at you all the time. You can use it for CS as well as Bounty Hunter. There's no problem. You have tons of mana to work with.
Mental stuff. Water runes are up. Chiro Jr. doesn't really want to go to one. He wants to wait for XM to go, right? Or else he gets chased and punched.
There you saw him use it as well to run up, harass with the Janata, and then going back. He actually is maxing Janata here, which is normally not the way to do it, but against the Pango who comes close, it can be good. Oh, TP. Oh, goes down big combo.
Big kill. Respect does pop his magic stick there to stay alive.
He used meta before dying. Oh no. He popped meta right before he died.
That's what, over a 2-minute cooldown.
Yeah, that was a huge misclick, or, miscommunication, error, mistake, lapse in judgment, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be 2 minutes of thinking about, a way to describe it.
Well, this is ulti. Gone for a long old time. We'll see what one Kushi can get done here, but that's a lot of freedom now for XXS, and in particular Xinq to not worry about the overwhelming damage that comes. And the other side lane, they've got a kill on Cloud with DY and Armate.
Clean play there by them as well, and DY protecting his tombstone afterwards, as well as the Sweden Strong Skywrath was trying to get the tombstone. He just stood there and said, I will deny it. If you keep committing for killing this tombstone, I will just simply deny it. You get no gold. Very good start for them here on bottom.
Yeah, great stuff. And they've got access to one pull camp. The small is blocked, it looks like, and the large. Oh, okay. Skywrath Mage comes and stops the large from coming across to the creep wave. Arma and DY got a little bit of work to do here to manipulate the wave for themselves. Mid lane again. 18-3 Pango, 17-4 Bounty. So even in the CS, but this is not comfortable for Chira Jr. He's pulling out all the stops to get everything he can.
Yeah, no, it's a really rough lane. 10 seconds until the...
Look at that.
Yeah, he's just running up and taxing the man. This is Swedish taxation going on right here. I love it. This is beautiful. Gonna fight for the rune a bit, but Chira Jr. will get it. He body blocks enough. And a help from Skywrath. I think Xtreme may have overplayed his cards. Oh, Chira messed up.
He missed. XM, he's gonna get out of there. Shinkyu misses the stroke of fate. But Chira Jr.
Not going for the water rune though. It is top. Can still go for it. Shinkyu is saying, come, come. I'm protecting it.
Hands him a tango as well.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, bottom, what is going on over here? Arme diving with DY. Respect TP's back in. Cloud and Sweden Strong trying to turn around on this tombstone from DY and maybe kill the Undying. 125 gold there from the tomb, and another couple of hundred from
he wants to deny
DY himself, and a big decay. Tried to deny to the granite golems, but it's not going to happen.
Neutrals have enough kills, but top lane, when you TP away and leave your TB, he's alone against the Grimstroke Slaughter combo. That is not a comfortable place to be for this TB, so he dies. And his skill build already, 2 points in Metamorphosis, 0 points in Conjure Image. I would have thought that this would be a lane you want to go jungle as soon as possible and just, like, start farming, but he's going to struggle to do so. Mid.
XM, very low. Chira, no spells left, all on cooldown, but Respect was coming in pretty hot from that right-hand side.
Okay, I feel like he's overcommitting for the Jinata here on the bounty. Playing dangerous too. Uh-oh.
Oh, the frostbite. Yeah, they've got the damage.
It's your own greed. That is the biggest danger when you play Bounty Hunter, but going for this max Jinata build is not typically what we see from Bounty Hunter mid-game play. And I think it's riskier what he's doing, so he gets punished there as well.
Is it high risk, high reward, or just higher risk?
It's not that high reward. It's you know, you think, oh, I'm gonna steal so much money. It's really not that important.
Frostbite onto XXS top, and the Metamorphosis out of Munkushi. Slaughter, I don't care. He's got Treads, Bracer, 1300 HP, and plenty of one charges to get himself out.
Yeah, he's controlling the Lotus spawn as well. Gonna get that for himself, so a little bit of healing.
Respect was sticking around, trying to come in from the fog, but Xinkyu, he's there to spot the Maiden, pops the raindrops and the wand. Xinkyu now being hammered, though, by the Munkushi TB, and looks like he's about to die, but the one charge is barely keeping him alive. One more hit, not going to be there in time. XXS holds them back with a slithering crush.
Gets out. That is very much playing on the edge. Everyone on Xtreme Gaming really just towing the line here. I mean, we see the dive on bottom. We see mid lane how Bounty is pushing himself, and then top lane as well. They're not showing much respect towards one win here, the way they're playing.
No, just getting up in their face, running at them.
Radiant's top tower is under
Meeting a bit of a brick wall, a bit of resistance, and a one win. Cloud fighting over a large camp with the Undying, not getting too much done, and Respect.
This is an impossible Wisdom Rune to steal against the Inkswell. Simply just not gonna happen. Cheeky attempt, but not gonna work.
He even got scanned as well, didn't he? Radiant scan was right on top of him.
Yeah, make sure that he goes down there.
DY
look
still
towards Bounty Hunter to maybe make early rotations as well towards those side lanes. If anything happens near a tower, you know, that track gold, he'll be happy to join in for action. Maybe bottom even.
Oh, mate, trying to stick it to Cloud here. Jumps on him, gets speared back, making life very uncomfortable. Everyone in this game is getting a lot of value out of magic wands, though. There's a lot of heroes just spamming these short cooldown little spells left and right.
It is one of the best items in the game, the magic wand. It's the mind game. We saw it on Skywrath, or against Skywrath earlier. So useful.
Smoke out of Respect and Chira Jr. Rolling Thunder is ready. Xinkyu has moved off to grab a Watcher and looking towards mid, but that leaves XXS exposed. Gets off the sprint, slow to touch by the reflection, and now the Rolling Thunder's coming. XXS gonna dodge, juke to the north, but the Frostbite and Blood Grenade should cut his life short. Munkushi gonna swipe down with a TB to claim his life. That's that.
Bounty, he's on the Skywrath.
On the sky. Oh yeah, XM. He slowed down, but concussive shot a fair amount.
Yeah, only put a level in Shadow Walk after he ran into him already, so if he had it already, maybe he could have reached.
Now thinking about mid. Chira Jr. already used a shield crash. Swash is ready, but he's silenced up permanently by this Phantom's Embrace. XM gonna get caught under the tower now, though. DY offering some assistance, tombstone, and a bit of help there, but not enough to keep the bounty alive.
Good punishment by OneWin. I mean, they're reacting, doing stuff to punish this overly aggressive gameplay by Xtreme Gaming. Rotation by TB though could hurt him a little bit because now he has to like farm his way away from here, and Slardar gets a bit of time alone. We'll see if he decides to go for that Echo Saber or gets the Blink Dagger immediately on Slardar.
How often do we see double Wraithband TB?
It's not that common anymore. I feel like TB, you want the Agi, but you don't want that much armor. You don't care about that so much. You already have it. But I mean, it's still good. It's still a very nice item. But I think Yasha now being on a slight budget is nice to rush to.
Bounty Hunter moves bottom, tracking up Cloud, who turns with an Arena Spear. Phantom Assassin, half HP already here. The Frostbite, a lot of damage and killed off by the Freezing Field of Respect. Now the next target, DY. Undying. Gap closed by Chira Jr. Doesn't get the body block in the trees, but
all
looks
tracked
like
up
with that spear and the right-click damage, still going to get the job done. XM, let's see what we're going to do. You're right, track is coming, but the Bounty Hunter getting slapped down by this Pango. Maiden and Pango doing tons of work to keep XM at bay. Inks, well, I'm not going to do a whole lot here. Cloud thinking about rejoining. Looks like OneWin have come in, got what they wanted, and bail out.
PA respawning, thinking about if she goes mid or bottom. Finally gonna go towards bottom. XM does not have a TP to get the DD rune top. Looks like Undying can maybe snipe it.
Can't take it, DY. Yes.
Double damage Undying.
And a range creep following him. But yeah, really good responses here from OneWin to really match Xtreme's tempo early on.
They are doing a great job, yeah, keeping pace. They bring a lot of people to the fight, and I think importantly outnumbering Xtreme. But Xtreme, you know, messing up a little bit perhaps with how they overcommit into too many heroes without really having all the resources there. Looks like Bounty Hunter is actually going for the straight BKB rush here to provide him the safety to just go in.
Man, Slardar still hasn't decided yet. 2,600 gold saved. Echo and Blink still queued.
It's surprising. I feel like maybe Harpoon is the play for him. Oh, TV.
Oh yeah,
Thunder,
TV.
but can he cast it?
Oh, I don't think so. He's done.
Yeah, full rotation there.
And a courier.
This is the thing that feels so good to do, though. When you're playing Bounty Hunter lineups, it's fine to make over rotations for a kill.
Radiant structures are
Yeah, 4 heroes get that track.
Yeah,
Tasty stuff.
more value.
Well, OneWin pressing into mid. That TB down, they know that top lane is pretty much just forfeit here. Let that tier 1 fall, go for an objective of their own. So trading out feels pretty good still for OneWin.
It's a good recognition that they can take the mid tower. This is opening up the map a little bit for them and could help them control the runes. They also have great wards down for keeping that vision. And importantly, putting sentries a little bit here and there to try and snipe out the Bounty Hunter movement.
Yeah, they're stealing some stacks as well. Large camp, medium camp, all cleared out. Chira Jr. going to be pretty damn close to that diffuser blade now. Actually, he's got the money for it completely. Pretty big.
Gonna walk on their sentry here. See him. We'll see him, I think, for a second.
Respect walks back in towards him. Scary position to be in as a maiden.
Yeah, I mean, he got tracked and he chose to move forward, so he felt confident. He had his diffusal, or not diffusal yet, but his Pango nearby. Diffusal is coming for Pango.
Yeah, TB just sundered one of his illusions, right? To stay alive in the jungle. Keep himself farming a little bit longer.
Yeah, for farming, yeah.
Farming Sunder, why the hell not?
It's interesting when you farm the Black Dragon. You should really tank with your main hero against the big Black Dragon, because the splash damage from the illusions is amplified onto your main hero. So it's better to tank it with your hero instead, unless you are really farmed. Early game you can't really tank it.
Causes some serious issues.
Yeah, push coming in now. No meta available, so maybe they could fight this though. Slardar has the Echo Saber. Still farming for the Blink Dagger though.
Do they know there's no meta?
I don't think they're aware of it, no. Used it to farm the Ancients, so...
Yeah. They're probably looking at this thinking, hey, TB, he's ready to fight. And he's got his double Wraithband, Blade of Alacrity. Yasha, I guess, is coming on courier.
Yeah, they are going for Battle Fury on PA, so not going for full-in aggression. You know, the draft is very aggressive, but he's not going for, like, run-at-you type build instead of the Battle Fury. He's still playing a bit safe. Bounty. This is a lot of time you spend kind of looking at the enemy, though. You need to get something out of it.
Well, he's putting tracks on them. Just keeping tabs of one win. Chira Jr., different ideas, though. Sweeping in from the north, wanting to connect. But he starts up, doesn't get off the Rolling Thunder. Maybe problematic here with the Soul Bite out, but that Mystic Flare, tons of damage. The Bounty Hunter's gone. Arme getting into the backlines, looking at Cloud, but the arena's there, and Chira Jr., great crash back into them with the Rolling Thunder still available, and Xtreme Gaming getting shredded here. Mankushi, Metamorphosis or not, just slicing them with this Terrorblade. Now XXS in trouble as well. Xtreme, they're getting crushed. Sweden Strong will die to the Slardar, but I think he's fine with that trade.
Finally, they're going to get the Tombstone as well before time's out. Not really. But really, really good fight there for one win. Just taking it confidently. The shield rune usage by Pango. Look at the way he walked in. Yes, you caught him, but who cares? He doesn't get bursted because of the shield rune. So now you overcommitted your Pango, or your bounty on the Pango, and then the Mars ulti beautifully catching two here, locking them so they can't really get out. And the PA just didn't really have an escape. So fantastic fight by one win. Really positioning nicely for it too.
Incredible. No,
they need items to fight at this point on Xtreme. They've kind of thrown away too many of the early little skirmishes to the point that one win are really strong right now. And they don't have their timing. Since he's going for BKB on Bounty Hunter, he wants the full BKB before he's strong. Pango, on the other hand, he already has the Diffu. He's already really ready to fight.
Yeah, then Arme is, what, 450 gold away from Battle Fury now, so needs another minute or two to get there. And this is time where one win are going to start running at you. We thought the steamroller was going to come out of Xtreme Gaming's lane, but it's Xtreme getting crushed here as Xingqiu feels the pain from this Pango. DY drops the Tombstone to try and zone them away. XXS and XM chasing Cloud here. Bounty Hunter might be able to snipe a cheeky one over on the Mars, but he TP's out just under his nose.
This has to be very frustrating for Xtreme Gaming, and this is the danger if you run a draft like this and you mess up the early, like the first 10 minutes I thought was really gonna favor them with the heroes they have at their disposal. If you mess up the early game, it can become very tricky, since the only play they have really is to play aggressive.
I love this posturing from one win. Sat on top of the staircase here, but it's a good blink crush in from XXS with the Inkswell on to kill off the Sky. Now the silence on to the Maiden to stop her as well. So a couple of kills there.
I'm not waiting for the track on the Maiden before killing her. Just killing her without it. But two important kills for them. Immediately smoking up. Tempo. Bounty Hunter only 100 gold away from the BKB now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Arme gets that freedom up top. Push out one more wave back up into the ancient spot. But is getting run at here. They've got Arena, and they've got eyes on Arme. Catching out the PA, but misses the spear.
Can he reach the creep wave?
I don't know. It looks like he should be able to. Not even bothering as XXS now joining in. Oh, man, that could have been huge for one win. XXS. Oh, shield crash spear. Going to zone away the Slardar.
Nice play. Meanwhile, wraparound coming in here from Xingqiu and XM going behind. Doesn't have his BKB on him, but it's on the courier on the way. They're gonna run into CM. Oh, man. That's a good target.
I was like, who's green on the minimap? It's Crystal Maiden.
There won't be any green on the minimap.
Unfortunate. Disappears now, indeed. And
Mars just going down to TB.
Metamorphosis used. And then moving into the mid lane and killing off XM. Soulbind did come out from Xingqiu, but nothing to follow through into it. Meanwhile, what are you saying? Cloud just dying?
Yeah, Cloud just going down to the Slardar, jumping him there. Very fast kill, but Bounty Hunter dying just before the courier arrives with this BKB. That's some sad stuff. Getting caught like 5 seconds before it arrived.
Did his courier survive though? Yeah.
His courier's alive, so yeah. It flew in dangerously onto tower, but he had heroes tanking it. Undying and Slardar were there. We have one win trying to D-ward a bit. They know the invasion has been here.
Another Inkswell. Oh, Crystal Maiden eviscerated here by XXS. Xingqiu not going to be able to escape though, as Mankushi and Chira Jr. both arriving. Slardar does have another crush, moving himself away from danger, but an arcane bolt and the follow-through concussive shot should be enough to take him down.
The W from Skywrath there seals the deal, not going to be able to run away, and that's a killing spree ended there. So Sweden Strong getting a bit of extra gold as well for him. And he does have the 4-staff now, can be really good against these aggressive jump heroes to have some disengage.
Crystal Maiden is absolutely done with the warding game now. Buys a gem, brings it out on the courier.
Yeah, they know that there's been some really deep wards planted and they need to get rid of all the vision so they can play safely. He's going to give the gem over the Pango. There's no way he's going to carry it himself in this game. Way too easy of a kill.
Now they'll see the wards, they'll see the bounty hunter, they'll see everything coming. Yeah, honestly, this has been a much closer game already than I'd expected. 13 to 15, slight lead in net worth towards 1 win.
Question is how much you want to say it's, you know, the effect of 1 win playing good or Xtreme Gaming playing a bit sloppy. Because I feel like this is not really the level that I expected from them.
Yeah. And then we're also kind of waiting for Xtreme's timing as well, right? Which is now.
Yeah. Yeah, they're getting stuff, and this early Roshan, something that their heroes have available to them. We do see 1 win try and go over there. Oh, don't go through the portal. This never works. Okay, respect. They're gonna stay. Now they're camping though. This could be good. Camp on the bottom portal. Catch them as they come through.
Hello. Oh, do we see him? We've got the gem, right? Pango.
Got him.
Mars, nice play there from Cloud. Catches him with the arena
every
spear.
time Roshan is being taken, going through the portal, it doesn't work. It doesn't matter who does it.
There's always just someone there waiting for you.
Yeah, it's such an easy thing to control, and people know it's like the most important TP point.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh, Xtreme do have this Aegis on Arme. BKB is about 1,000 away as well. Battle Fury should get her there pretty quickly. This Phantom Assassin just flash farming Ancients in jungle.
They do have a pretty terrifying late game as well on the side of Xtreme Gaming. It's not like late game is going to be automatically won, by the way, by 1 win. They do have TB finishing up a Butterfly soon, which will be amazing for him, especially against all these right clicks. But going into late game, the PA, Slardar, Bounty, all of them can scale pretty well.
Yeah, this triple BKB threat is pretty spooky too. And Bounty still has his full duration one, right? Hasn't used it yet. We talked about the PA one, but Slardar also not too far. Yeah, Chira Jr. onto XM. Bounty Hunter 4-staffed away by DY as XXS goes in on respect. Crystal Maiden is the sacrifice.
Oh no, he was silenced still on Bounty, so again, no track kill.
Oh no.
The CM is dodging the tracks. Full tax evasion. Yoink. DY just gonna say thank you. I'll take those creeps. That's my Ghost Scepter.
Oh, very nice.
Ghost Scepter very useful for him to stay alive against the TB a little bit.
Scarth Mage and Maiden probably thinking, hey, Ghost Scepter, that's a pretty good item for us as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, this is an interesting spot. XXS. Smoke breaks.
Yeah, he's not smoked anymore. Now, counter smoke.
Cloud's coming in hot.
Jump.
DY, right. 4 staffs. Mars Arena there onto XM. Bounty under court. Looking to get picked off, but BKB's to run out of the arena. Arme, in the meantime, just goes straight onto respect, looking for the Maiden, but the damage is overwhelming. Arme dropping low and dying the first time. Aegis claimed up, and where's the rest of Xtreme? We need backup for your PA. The Phantom Assassin is speared back into the trees and killed off by Chira Jr.
TB is too big and bad. They can't fight into this. Everyone just runs. DY, I think he's going to get stacked by his friends here as well. No way to save him, really. And even Xinkyu getting caught as well.
It felt like PA didn't even have blur that fight. 50% evasion? Nah, TB doesn't care.
I mean, he hits really fast. There's a lot of auto attacks flying into him. And if you look, he goes on the Maiden. Maiden instantly ultis. Good awareness by respect there. Click the ulti. That's 20 armor. Would you like to pick up 2 plate mails when you get jumped by a PA? Yeah, that sounds good. So he stays alive. Good reaction time by him.
Full duration BKB, Aegis Battle Fury PA. Can't even kill a Crystal Maiden.
This is looking sloppy, man, by Xtreme Gaming. They're giving away too much to 1 win. And 1 win, you know, they have moments where they can play really well. If they get a little bit of a nice way to go into the mid-late game here, I definitely believe this TB can carry.
Yeah, in a really great spot. And Mankushi didn't have the easiest of lanes, but more than recovered now. Top of the net worth by about 4,000. Chira Jr. has also had a pretty damn good time as well, right? This Bounty Hunter was meant to kind of crush him in lane. Maybe some missteps by XM, but Chira Jr. with his Diffusal Blade Rush, active play, non-stop Rolling Thunder, really has set the tempo
I mean, I think it's XM maybe playing something he doesn't play that much. You see he's only silver on bounty. I don't think he scrims it that often as well. So his skill build is not normally what people do in that matchup, and it really hurts to go max Jinada instead of Q.
And now he's spotted. He's been gemmed. He's been killed.
Yeah, I mean, Cher Jr. is not meant to have a game, and he's having the best game after the TB here. The PA is farmed, yes, but I wouldn't say she's having a good game. 0, 3, and 2. Yeah, nice net worth, but we could see in the last team fight, she got shut down really hard there for a choice of going on this Crystal. And now Skywrath has Gold Scepter as well for himself, so he can protect himself. The Mars is really hard to kill. TB is super tanky. It's going to be difficult for him. Unless he has a stun from Slardar or Inkswell, I don't think the PA is going to kill anyone that easily.
Yeah, I mean, one of the big problems with that fight, right, was that it was Arme stranded on his own. The rest of the team was dealing with TB illusions, running away from arena. So maybe, we come back and we think miscommunication. One jumps in, the rest jump out. Didn't look very good in the end.
This is one of the big sadnesses as well for PA. Ever since the introduction of Watchers on the map, it lowered her win rate quite a lot because the Watchers break blur. So it's very, very difficult to sneak around. He wanted to farm enemy jungle, but they know he's on the Ancients now. They still lost their courier there because they forgot to send it away, I guess, but... He's going Kanda on PA. I have not seen Kanda PA.
No.
Is this better than Dessel?
I don't know.
I'm not sure about this one, especially when I have so many heroes who benefit from minus armor in your team. The Slardar, the Bounty, they really enjoy it. This seems like a meme. I feel like Xtreme might be having a bit of fun this game.
I mean, it felt like the draft was a bit of a meme, right? The PA pick early on.
Maybe. I don't know. As a draft, I honestly feel pretty on board with. It's weird looking. It's aggressive, but I'm on board with it. But
they've caught Monkushi. Manta, run away, gets stunned up. The soul bind, but the arena, the protection.
What an arena!
In comes Cloud, beautifully done with the Mystic Flare. They've covered Monkushi to let him get going. Metamorphosis damage is flowing now. Mega kill streak picked up by him. DY and XXS the casualties, and it looks like Q barely killed mid TP.
Yeah, there's so much burst from the Pango there with the Aghanims. We see a recap. They tried to burst him. That's a brave goal, but look at that reaction. The arena is there. CM drops the ulti immediately in the arena, and Slardar can't even get away. The damage is too high from the TB and his illusions. And now they're just bolting down the mid lane. TB still has meta going, so I'm gonna say, what's up? Anyone defending base here?
No.
And, the answer is no.
The building's just gonna perish.
This TB is getting out of hand right now. Let's thunder up. Get some HP from Respect.
Incredible stuff from one here. I mean, Xtreme, they're all respawning. Gotta be careful on this Rax take. Monkushi has Manta to get away from any kind of slippery danger. He'll get the Mary and run away.
Butterfly Skadi, he doesn't get bursted that fast. So he feels safe. Gonna TP down to bottom and keep farming, but fantastic spot now for one win. It's only a 5k lead, but having taken Rax already and the way team fights are going, I feel like they have a much bigger advantage than we see net worth wise. PA changed her mind, by the way. She had the Kanda queued up, still does, but she has a relic now in her inventory. So I think they're feeling the stress.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That hurts. Okay, so PA has Revenant's Brooch. Going for a way to try and kill the TB here, getting the Brooch. I still question whether Revenant's Brooch is better for MKB, just for killing this Butterfly, Gossamer Cape TB, when you have a Slardar in your team as well. It's potentially a lot of damage, definitely, but this is definitely looking a bit wonky to me.
Radiant are scanning.
Interesting. Yeah, I thought I was going to be a nullifier to get through the Ghost Scepters and stuff, but nah.
Yeah, I thought it was a rapier because she's feeling desperate, because the game is really in that desperate of a state, I think. But yeah, going for the Brooch. I mean, yes, you have magical damage, but you don't have any access to True Strike yet. And that evasion is definitely lowering a lot of your damage output. And he has a pretty hefty max HP as well with the I have Skadi already, and he's going BKB, he's flying ahead. His net worth is so high in this game.
Oh, just look like TB with Strength Treads is on like 3,000 HP. Arme is like less than 2,000.
Yeah. That's a bit
massive difference.
Bit of difference there, but I mean, that's a full I have Skadi. The Manta style gives you a lot too.
Oh, Aghanim Scepter on the Grimstroke. That could be a big one.
That is a very useful tool. Yeah, now they can get their own TB illusions. That could be really fantastic for them, actually. We'll see how well they can utilize that. The TB illusion won't be that good at killing TB, but it will be really good for sending it after anyone else. Send it on Pango, Sky, CM. They will really struggle against it.
Oh, looks like it's Roshan time. A minute and a half until day, so this should be more than enough time for 1win to take it. And they're still smoked in here around the TB, who's the only one in the pit currently. Arme with a double damage rune, just clearing out the top wave, cutting, trying to find a bit of space.
They're too late, trying to contest this. This Roche is falling very fast to a TB. CM ulti as well being committed. We've seen this by Respect before. He likes using the CM ulti on clearing Roche faster.
And this could be a cool chase, because that dire lane ward on the left side, that could lead to 1win here, finding some kills on the back end. But Xtreme, they're prepping for a fight. Inkswell, XXS thinking about the jump. Gonna disengage though. And this is where this ward could come into play. Smoke is going to expire soon. But 1win, they're not going to chase. They're going to TP down bottom through the gate.
I like the choice to just leave the area now and go bottom. Don't have to stay and play that area, but instead go bottom and take a firm chokehold on the enemy side of the map. Don't give Xtreme Gaming an easy fight out in the open. But they're staying together. They have good item progression as well. Looking at what they have right now, I mean, they have almost full Shivas on Mars. Still needs that costly recipe. CM has the Solar Crest and going for Bongo Boots soon.
Right up to high ground though. Munkushi straight in there with his TV. And the tier 3 just ceases to exist. Oh, they make the jump. XXS straight on the Terrorblade, but the Rolling Thunder going to give that covering fire. Keep Xtreme Gaming back in the base and allow Munkushi just to get back to safety. Holding on to Metamorphosis for now.
Resetting a bit. They used up the Pango ulti there, so now they don't really want to take a fight that badly, but they're still strong, so hovering the area looks nice for them. Xtreme Gaming did a good job, I think, jumping in there, because if they didn't, they would lose their base very quickly.
XXS might get gone on here. They were looking at him. Arme is out on the map farming, and he's been circled there by the Scarth Mage saying, hey, he's getting a bit too much space by the Ancients, by these high net worth, high priority areas of the map. Let's try and close this netting around them.
Choice of going for a Blink Dagger here as well. He has Blink, Ogre Seal Totem, and Force Staff, so tons of repositioning tools, and the Ghost Scepter as well. So he can actually make some plays in the fights now. PA has the Crystallis, going for that Kanda still.
And how's that working with Revenant's approach, with the dagger and the Kanda and the extra damage?
I mean, the Kanda is still not a different damage type. It does damage based on your attack damage, but it's not going to be different than if you didn't have the Kanda. Or than if you had the Brooch. But it's pretty synergetic. I mean, he can do very high magical burst by blinking someone and daggering them, hitting them. If you get some crits, he could magically blow up someone really fast. For instance, the Mars has no increased magic resistance beyond his intelligence right now. So he could go pretty fast.
And the 20 talent on PA, the dagger damage is only the base dagger damage?
Yes.
None of the extra shit you put on top with all the brooch and the candle and stuff, right?
Yeah, no. Oh, do you see the illusion, the Grimstroke illusion just going in, chasing down the CM a bit?
I respect half HP. Yeah, I'm just making sure it's not something I see an awful lot PA with this build.
I've never seen Kanda PA, to be honest, but...
No. Oh, another TB illusion with a Metamorphosis created. Soulbind used as well, but Munkushi just stays there, wailing away at the tier 3.
Good job by Munkushi, immediately focusing the Grimstroke illusion. He's the only one who can kill it, so it's his responsibility.
And he's still got Aegis. Where's
Respect bursted in the back.
Arme kills Respect when you're looking all ways in this team fight. Arme trying to get back into his base as Munkushi and Shira Jr. looking for a bit of space to retreat at this point. Tombstone down and XXS close. But no luck there. The tail end of the Rolling Thunder does get clipped by the stun.
Good defense still, but that's the last tier 3 tower gone. Their base is looking so open. At least they hold their base by getting this kill. But PA committed BKB just to go in and assassinate the CM there. Maybe it could even have been a worse fight for them. Aegis was still available in Munkushi, but he's playing it very safe. Shard now over on PA, so he can use that Aghanim shard as well. Some insta burst.
That's pretty good. Sweden Strong grabs the Wisdom Rune.
Another thing to mention
play
is
into the
the
Tormentor.
Brooch. He does allow himself to go on the Skywrath again, by the way, with the Ghost Scepter, of course. I haven't talked
true.
about that, but, you know, having access to hitting into the Ghost form.
That just makes it better than Nullifier at that point, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you can still Force Staff and do other things, so Nullifier has more utility, I feel. Also would work against the Yule Scepter on Mars.
Shard Cloud?
over on Cloud as well here from this Tormentor.
Oh, XXS clearing out that top lane. Arme nearby, just trying to gather up, the last remaining bits and bobs from Kanda. So we'll have that in the next team fight coming.
Yeah,
Just
there will
these
be a
team
lot
fights
of burst damage, so they have to be ready for it on 1-win. But 1-win, you know, Age is timing out now. We'll see how they play it out. They have MKB finished for Terrorblade, so he can destroy PA very fast if he's allowed to hit her.
That's the thing, that it just feels like all the things we've talked about, this XG side having, and all the tools at their disposal, we've not seen that sequence of events. We've not seen an Inkswell Blink jump from Slardar or Arme's PA. We've not seen this XM Bounty Hunter really getting too much done with the tracks and shurikens.
You know, the tricky part... Oh, they're actually going in. We will have to talk about that later. They're going for a jump here.
Is DY just dead? 3, 2, 1. Getting blown the hell up. Cloud and Sweden Strong. No. Shiro Jr. They'll get it with a Mystic Flare. A bit more damage out of the Pango.
That's
a little longer than expected, but still falling in the end. Now Soulbind with this Grimstroke illusion coming out, but Mankushi going to turn, try and bring it down. Shiro Jr. has fallen. Respect with the zoning ultimate. And TB starting to go wild on XXS. But Xtreme Gaming, they've backed up. They've reset, realizing that now Respect his ulti's ending. Kill him off with one hit from Arme. Mankushi in trouble. Arme's in. A lot of damage from this PA. Thunder's still available though. Yours up into the sky, but he's killed off by DY. The decay out of the Undying, and Arme with a double kill. Sweden Strong does get out successfully with a TP, but Xtreme Gaming hold.
That was a very clutch hold. We see the Illusion still pushing for that melee creep as well. It is going to go down though. But yeah, they used a lot of resources for the Undying initially here. Great bind here coming in by Shinkyu, catching the Pangle to the carry. This is the dream bind when you play Grimstroke. Pos 1 to pos 2. And yeah, the BKB committed here. They do some damage with C-Multi and TB, but ultimately, after BKB wears out, TB is like, I'm in danger, starts running, and he is not mobile enough to get away. The magical damage crit there did a large chunk of damage.
5,000 damage from PA in that fight. No one even got close to it.
Yeah, I mean, the build can definitely do a lot of damage, it seems. Ame showing us some interesting memes here.
I mean, Chinese Dota memes, they're cream of the crop. They're top notch.
They really are. And Aghanim's coming in next as well. We'll see if he decides to go True Strike at any point, or if he's just going to go for a Rapier as well for, you know, that big Kanda damage, the big crits with the magical damage.
Hell yeah.
XM. Yeah. No BKB available, playing pretty deep here. Gets spotted by a CM. He gets out.
Wait, who has the gem now? That's claimed by the Radiant, right?
Oh, did they get it? I don't see any one of them have it. No, they put it in base. I see.
It's in base, yeah.
Yeah, they took it, stashed it in their fountain.
Yeah, a little sad. That was something that really was utilized very well by 1-win. Seeing the bounty, getting rid of all that vision.
That's a good point. Extra advantage, and feels a little bit freer when you play Bounty Hunter to, you know, not have to deal with that. Granted, the cooldown on Gem, you know, is definitely out, so they could get a new one as well.
Well, Wind Waker fully completed for XXS now. A bit of safety there for his teammates if they do get jumped.
Could be a fight here. Undying wants to drop a Tombstone, sneaking in.
Long spawn on Roche.
He's gonna scout with the Tombstone, I think.
Cloud, scouted, yeah. Yule's up. XXS, Wind Waker out of the arena. DY gonna get speared up into the Mystic Flare and dead as Chiro Jr. comes crashing on in. The Rolling Thunder connecting onto XXS, but they've got BKBs in the Soulbind, again connecting on the Pango and the TB. Arme with a double kill out of nowhere.
He is bursting everyone.
Bursting everybody. Cloud in trouble, an ultra kill. Arme, what are you doing? That's not allowed. That's illegal damage. It doesn't get turned around on by Mankushi. It's a close fight between the two of them. It looks like the TB will come out victorious though, but Xtreme Gaming have the sweep through. A double kill for TB, sure, but XM still alive and going wild on Swedish Strong, looking for the team wipe here, as 5 heroes from 1-win will be slaughtered.
Ooh, that is a costly fight right there. They bought back into it as well, so it's actually a 6-hero wipe after getting the immediate pick off on Undying. We saw Undying didn't have buyback here, got bursted, but gave enough intel for his team as well to go in. A nice bind. I don't know how he keeps finding these beautiful binds on Grimstroke. They need to respect this man more. They need to target Grimstroke because binding the TB and Pango like that, it just sets up the win. And Ame on the backline, slaughtering the support so quickly.
Look at all the swords and daggers up in that top part of the map as well.
Also, graves, my friend.
All the graves. 1,705 damage, 1,687, tons and tons of damage out of that Phantom Assassin. Holy moly.
Yeah, that was a huge fight for them as well. And when you win fights like that, where Bounty Hunter doesn't even die at all, and you killed 6 enemy heroes, you bet he's making good money with that track as well. He does have the Octarine and the Aghanim Scepter now on Bounty Hunter as well. And yeah, he did take the track grants vision, shared vision with the target. So if he tracks one guy, usually gives you vision for tracking the next guy. It's what allows the PA to jump so deep, I think. Because they were surprised that PA jumped them, but that must have been from the track vision.
Yeah, so absolutely everything. That really does help out, like Corrosive Haze plus this track plus the talents.
I mean, you have to have a lot of discipline to take that talent. I think I've taken it like once. The 50 gold Jinada steal, you know, when you have Octarine and Aghanims. That is too tempting not to do. XM has some self-discipline here.
He's a team player, that's for
sure. He really is. He also
doesn't want XXS.
You know, reduced damage talent.
He doesn't want XXS to take the X out of his name and add it to his collection.
Is that what happens? You mess up?
Yeah, you mess up and XXS is like, right, that X belongs to me. You're just known as M now, and I'm XXXXXXS.
I see. All I hear is X gonna give it to you.
Well, Roshan finally respawns. It was a long spawn as that fight broke out.
They stopped scouting it though. They were sitting in Roche Pit waiting for it, but they gave up on it. They're like, he's not home, guys. Let's go somewhere else. And Roche is up now. And we see all of Xtreme. They're waiting for it bottom, so they actually very wisely waited until it comes down here, and now they can maybe try it. But look at the move by OneWin. Aggressively just going for barracks. This is smart.
Yeah, I mean...
They have to beeline, though. Munkushi, you don't have time to farm. Buddy, you gotta push.
Grimstroke is here, making illusions. Ink swelling them up. He's got, what, Boosted Travel, Octarine, Aghanim Scepter. Jinkyu is incredibly farmed.
All the while, they're finishing Roche right now. This is just a no-win for OneWin. Now with Aegis, the PA is going to be way more aggressive than before.
Yeah, I mean, she got one ultra kill last fight with 1 life. What's she going to have after? 2 lives.
With that Aghanim's consumed now as well. I mean, it's so annoying to try and lock onto her. And she has the triple dagger talents. That's the big one. She got that after that fight.
The 2k crits are coming.
Oh yeah, and plenty of them. Actually, the Brooch is better on PA now as well with the level 25 talents. That should only be 1x mana cost for it. Like the cost for casting the Stifling Dagger. That was, of course, in the C patch. The abilities not costing extra Remnants Brooch mana. I did not expect to see a PA, though, going for it. I have to say, Ame, so far, biggest balls of any player we've seen in this league. Pretty crazy.
But does it cost any mana when you're throwing daggers? Like, it costs the dagger mana,
it doesn't cost at all from abilities. So it's just the cost for casting the ability.
Yeah. And completely free damage, then. Oh, that's great. This build is going to be in pubs now, isn't it? Because Ame's bloody done it.
I mean, I'm loading into a pub right after this game. Oh, I gotta cast your second game? Okay, well, after that...
You're already in demo mode, like, trying it out.
I wish, man. This is interesting. Definitely a weird build. It looks like a guess the hero, you know?
Yeah, like, I mean, who would you guess this is?
I'm not sure. Battle Fury limits the potential a lot, so maybe people would guess PA on it, but it definitely is a bit up there.
I mean, maybe the Battle Fury just limits the MMR pool you're looking at. Maybe this is a sniper.
It's either really low or really, really high. Yeah. That's the only places.
It looks like OneWin taking their foot off the pedal a little bit, knowing that this PA has Aegis, trying to whittle down the timer.
Yeah, but they're all the time being stalked. Look at Ame. He's not really running for farm. He's trying to find his opponents. Fix creep waves, sure, but he really wants to squeeze them and find a chance to take a fight with this Aegis.
He's got a skull above his head.
Oh, he has a deep ward here as well he could play around. DY was in there, put a ward. He's going to see them walk under it. This could be dangerous soon if they do go in there.
Did you see that? So Ame throws 1 dagger onto that illusion, and both Monkushi and Chira Jr., who are walking mid and were walking towards that Ancient in the ward, were like, nope, ping it, run away.
Think better of it. Like,
Hide in
nope.
base.
Oh, he sees some suspicious bolts coming from the tree line here. Ame is going to investigate.
Oh, Sweden Strong.
That's not where you want to see Sweden Strong.
Nice blink TP.
Oh, those daggers actually saved Sweden Strong's life. I don't think he would have lived if he didn't get to see that she's right there.
Dire's bottom
Oh, mate. Gonna show.
He got the Mindbreaker as well. It's still nasty on PA. The extra damage, the extra silence.
Magic damage as well, right?
Yeah. And also it works on buildings, so the pushing power is there. Full damage on buildings. It's really, really fast for pushing.
I'm not looking to steal the Tormentor just yet.
Probably waiting for Bounty to come here and help a little bit with the tanking.
There we go.
That's a golden experience Tormentor for them. Does give a lot. I would say it's more worth taking the Tormentor after everyone has it than before. Because you get more value, like monetarily.
What does one win do? Like, it just feels like they're stuck in their base after being ahead, after taking Elena Barracks. Now they're just cowering.
I think they were too indecisive there at the moment that they knew the opponents were overtaking Roche. They, didn't push for that Rax. I feel like Monkushi is a bit scared, maybe giving too much respect towards these, legends that you're playing against. You're playing against Ame, I understand. It's, nerve-wracking. But this is where you got to prove yourself as well.
Cheer up. He's found DY. Ghost Scepter and Tombstone self-save, hiding away. There's a nice little hiding hole as we do jump in. Ame slices respect. Scardy's Flow does tag the PA, but XXS diving deep, forcing Terrorblade back. Slardar will win Waker, dodge away from some of these TB illusion hits.
PA is finding them up there.
Gaming, just
around the trees.
Resetting. Oh, Ame, yeah, he's hunting up in the north, isn't he? Looking for Cloud and Sweden Strong, but doesn't find.
Could have been a disaster right there. That was very close. But still, good fight for the side of Xtreme. Not the most decisive fight, but BKB is down on TB and he used meta, so I suspect they're gonna try and do something with this cooldown. No TB ulti, well, the real ulti means that you can easily fight.
Man, ThinkU is so farmed. Like, holy shit, 20,000 net worth on a
that illusion has been doing work, man. He's farming with a TB illusion all the time.
He's got Refresher Shard now as well, so we're gonna have double illusions.
Oh yeah, and 2 binds as well.
Oh, Pango and TB got their work cut out for them now.
I feel it's that you can't bind and then refresh and target the bind on one of the bound guys and get 2 binds.
And get quadruple bind.
It should.
Theoretically, yeah, but not in practice, sadly.
Limitations by the mechanics.
But, Cloud, Arena, Mystic Flare, and the Wind Waker's there. A Tombstone even dropped as well. DY going to protect himself from the Rolling Thunder. Lincoln's popped. ThinkU did spend the Soul Bind. And Chira Jr. going to have to deal with this jump in from XXS as the Slardar goes in onto Sweden Strong. Soul Bind, not going to do too much. Nice crush, but the Scarth Mage has Yules and run away. Ame caught by the Frostbite, still has BKB. Thinking about the re-entry here, but OneWin have done a good job to dodge this fight, use a lot of the Radiant's cooldowns, and stay alive.
Yep, BKB on cooldown for PA. He wants to get out. He's like, nah, I'm not overcommitting into this. I'm backing out. We see a TB illusion just pushing here. The tower actually goes down to it. So tier 3 tower is opened up. That's gonna get rid of that glyph cooldown reset at least for the next time they come and push. Still getting so much value from that Aghanims. It's crazy to me that he has 26-second cooldown on the Dark Portrait with the Octarine core.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
19,000 gold lead. It feels like Monkushi is confused at this point, being TB with all these items. He's basically gear slotted, and he doesn't really know what to do. He bought Travels level 2 now, so he's ready to TP places. He still has buyback money, but there's no item he can buy that makes him carry. Everyone on Radiant are feeling so strong at this point.
Yeah, like he can buy Aghanims and the Shard and what. It just doesn't feel like it's going to make that much of a difference.
I think Aghanims and Swift Blink is pretty nice combo maybe for him to go towards late game here. Blink in and fear people immediately and then try and get a kill.
Yeah. DY. Oh, nearly slipped out of the arena. Gets far enough away, and yeah, you're right. Eondisk is there with Trix's cloak as well if he needed it. Well, in and out, OneWin. Poke and Xtreme, but They've got to retreat in the end, ultimately.
Yeah, looks like for now, a little bit of time for OneWin to try and push out lanes, but the push is coming back their way. The Slardar on the hunt. He's doing such a good job going in and forcing reactions, then Wind Wakering away. This Wind Waker really doing work for him.
Yeah, he still doesn't even have his Aghanim Scepter or anything, right? He's going Octarine next, it looks like.
He has the level 25 talent though, which is huge. Having the CDR talent, it's only 4-second cooldown on the Crush. So he can one-shot creep waves and also just non-stop fight with it. But he's going Octarine Core next, and then Aghanim Scepter is probably going to be his final item. Surprised he never finished Harpoon, actually. It's a pretty strong item, but every other item, I guess he prioritized higher than that. Getting that AC, getting the BKB timing.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe thinks that he's going to be selling it for an upgrade later on down the line anyway.
Yeah, could be.
But it's definitely, like, back to your point about Munkushi being gear slotted and then looking at the development and the room that Radiant still has to grow. And it's a scary, scary prospect.
PA has a rapier and a quick buy, so that's the development that could come.
Yep.
And at that point, I don't think anyone can tank her.
Yeah, so are we just trying to find as many like one-hit kill combos as we can in this Dream League? Got the Mars build, now the PA build. Shira Jr. getting soulbound, rolling around with his thunder. Just trying to zone them away as best he can.
The TB illusions are getting the range tracks at least.
Yeah, that's true. Who's that hunting?
Slardar is in, looking, not gonna find respect. Good spot to TP.
And we return to Roshan time, 1:30, until he's back up. So it's going to be nighttime Rosh?
Yeah, looks like it. And it looks like Xtreme Gaming have good plans to control that Rosh as well. They already have level 2 travels on Grimstroke, so even though he's off position right now, he's ready to join his team. And Bounty Hunter going for a Dagon. I love the item. 15% spell lifesteal right there.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? Dagon Bounty Hunter, Boots of Travel 2 on Grimstroke with like 5 grand saved in the bank.
PAs. It's like, this truly is something.
Oh man, I love it.
It's the new age. Oh, PA walking into everyone alone.
Hello? Oh,
they don't see
who's over here?
Blur is
can't see you through the blur. Oh my god! Respect not shown any by Arme as he jumps into the middle of 4 freaking heroes. Tries to fight now into the TV, but speared against the arena, and Arme will pay.
Okay, Arme.
All right.
Not going for the TP out there during his BKB is pretty wild, but yeah, they don't even have Basher on Pango. I'm not sure. He could have just killed TM and then TP'd out in front of their faces.
He's just bought back now as well. He's TP'd onto the Bounty Hunter. Cloud TP's out. Who's left? Shira Jr.?
Shira's still farming. He's not even bothered. Shira, get help, man. Oh. Okay. Not starting with the ink spell there. Shira lives, but maybe he shouldn't have. But that's a buyback on PA. I have no idea what Ahmed just did. This is some like really bad position, to be honest. He does want to fight for the Rosh. I suppose that's the one justification, is that, you know, I need to buy back so I can fight Rosh, but he has Travels level 2 anyway. He could have bought back during a fight.
And he spent a lot of money that was put aside for his rapier.
Yeah, he's gonna get this Aegis though. So even though he spent his buyback, it's not gonna hurt him that bad. Always something. Rosh drops a Refresher Shard here, which I guess Slardar could be pretty happy to carry. Having 2 BKBs, being able to chain stun a bit as well. Might be able to kill. He's giving to PA. Second Rapier, or a second Refresher for him.
Second Rapier.
Second BKB. Yeah, I can't speak, dude. Second Rapier is, that's for the Mars build, but he didn't go for it in this game. Quite understandable too. Going Rapier on Mars is a bit intimidating when you're playing as the PA.
Yeah.
You might just give away a bit of advantage.
Does Ghost Rebuke have True Strike? It does, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's one of the lovely things. God doesn't miss.
He sure doesn't. Oh, Arme. Oh, walks into Cloud. Immediate stun up. Arme trying to run back.
He is with a buyback.
There. The Mystic Flare's coming. First life down. Does have BKB Refresher, but the great arena here. Catching Zinq inside, forcing Bounty to BKB out. And Munkushi can stand and try and fight, but look at that damage coming out of XXS and this illusion. Munkushi's gone. Cloud is trying to run off to the right-hand side. The Mars will blink away for now. Goodness gracious. I mean, people just disappear so quick they can't keep track of who's dead or alive.
Yeah, and the one-shot patch. It's nice for play-by-play casters, huh? Goes fast. Refresher used. PA has the BKB available again. TB has the buyback ready if he wants to, and probably will need to, but everyone has to be so concerned about this PA sneaking in. They could go in through mids.
Well, actually, says, I'm just going up here. Bottom lane. Chira Jr. Cloud there in again. DY, on disc there to protect him. Arme is nowhere to be seen. Does TP across into the bottom lane from the mid and tries to make a move here onto Chira Jr. But the Pango has already rolled back to safety. Tier 3 down. Rax to follow.
Probably gonna get let go of bottom. They don't buy back the TB. Doesn't look like they want to initiate here.
Jump in from XXS. Cloud gonna Yules. That's his Wind Waker used. Another stun catching Chira, but the spear back on XXS. Oh, Arme. He's blinked in there aggressively onto this Pango. Skyrat taking quite a chunk of damage from the Phantom Assassin. But after lane of barracks gone, and they swing into mid now.
Yeah, they're just gonna take all the racks slowly here. Smoke up.
And 10 seconds for TB. Metamorphosis is ready. He's got his Aghanim Scepter with the Terror Wave Fear as well.
Ooh,
they're trying to make the most of this. Cloud, aggressive blink with the arena. Trying to catch DY with a Mystic Flare. It looks like Undying's okay as Monkushi comes in with AoE Fear, focusing on Dying, and Chira Jr. diving into the back and aiming for Zinq as well. Grimstroke with Soulbind. They're still trying to play around this with buybacks and TPs into this mid lane. They want to make a meal out of it as XSS jumps in again and again. Arme with the big hits and crits, bursting them. A double kill and making a triple. Oh, the entire meal and menu belongs to Arme. What's for dessert, boys? Yeah, there's a TB and a Mars who have brought back. They're tasty morsels for Arme's PA.
Oh my god, the burst, dude. He just sat there, waited for the fight to develop a little bit, and then comes in and cleans up. Got feared away initially there by the TB Aghanims, but comes back in and finds a beautiful jump in. And the thing is, once one hero starts dying, everybody dies because she just spams the hotkeys at that point.
And now it's time for the Rapier.
Oh boy.
Arme, show us what you're made of. Well, on the creeps, it's 3,500 freaking damage. Let's see what you can do to some heroes.
Yep, that is a lot of damage.
Oh. Hello, XM. Getting caught out with a nice Yules into Spear. Back towards the fountain onto the Terrorblade with the damage. But XM attempting the BKB TP. Still going to get found with the physical damage output.
Okay, so they have mega creeps, but they lose their mid hero. All the buybacks basically used on the side of one win. But they're going to back up here. Don't want to risk it all that much on the side of Xtreme. That does give a chance here for one win to turn this around, though. 35,000 gold behind it. It's not an easy thing to do. DD Rune about to time out. They take it before times. Shield Rune bottom as well. Could get that too.
Xtreme Gaming smoking in real time. As we watch the tail end of that replay pan out. They are grouping up. Moving straight through this middle lane. They've been scanned here. Cloud has moved out of the base, blinking forward, but he starts with the Phantom's Embrace, and it looks like Chira Jr. getting chased by XXS.
Who's that dude?
I don't know what's going on.
Random dagger
is going to blow them up. Monkushi and Cloud just disappear, and good game's called.
Oh my god, we did a replay of that one. I don't know if it was caught on camera there.
I don't know. I don't know if it's physically possible for cameras to catch how quickly heroes are dying here.
He threw the dagger, and it looked like nobody really died, and then just hear TB disappearing towards the very end.